we're just gonna get right in it. We're gonna jump past any expectations. We're gonna jump past any goals we have for this. We're gonna jump past any description we have for the podcast because none of those things exist. The one thing that needs to be clear is that we don't think that we're important or that any of our opinions matter. Because usually when you start a podcast, that's what that means. It's not what's going on here.
So we just got back from a very expensive dinner at the greatest restaurant on earth. The greatest restaurant in Texas and also Brazil.
And also day.
And also there, yeah. And we had a good experience the first time. Shout out. Shout out. Bow, bow. But this time the waitress wasn't hitting. She wasn't about it.
The waitress be hitting different this time. By different, we mean poorly. Listen, we were... So, the waitress at Texas Day Brazil sits us down, gives us water and stuff. The first time she comes and refills our water, as she's here with it on Jared, he goes, "Thank you, Tatiana."
And she didn't like that. It wasn't even meant towards her. I was just saying...
What do you mean it wasn't meant towards her? There was nobody else there and she was refilling your water.
I was kind of just saying it to the open. Like the universe.
Hey, did she follow up and say, "What are you?" She turned around.
She sure did.
And she said, "Huh?"
We made awkward eye contact.
Very disgusted was our waitress.
And then I said, "Oh, I wasn't talking about you." I don't know if she believed me, but I wasn't.
Judging from how the rest of the meal went, she didn't believe you. Because she treated us terribly the rest of the meal, didn't offer us dessert, and gave us our checks way too early.
Last time we left our waitress a $100 tip. This time we left our waitress a $30 tip. Which is about average, probably. I'd say it was probably an average tip. But
I don't even know her name. There was another waitress that was cooler with us that wasn't even our waitress.
let's guess her name on 3.
I know her name.
No, not Samantha. Shout out Samantha. The waitress that I called Tatiana.
You need to stop saying shout out to anybody like anybody is going to be watching this. Because when you say shout out, that immediately means that that person's going to see it and be like, hey, thanks. There's no point in shouting out somebody on this.
Shout out Nick Cannon.
I can support that one.
Shout out Haribo.
Anyway, let's guess our waitress's name.
Mm-hmm. On 3.
Okay. Or is it 1, 2, 3 or 1, 2, 3 go?
1, 2, 3. You got it?
So there's no go? Okay.
Ready?
So 1, 2, 3, then we say what we think our waitress's name was. And there's no correct answer here. We're never going to know.
Well, just trying to see what track your mind's on.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Denise.
Denise. Ew. Ew. What is that? If you're a parent in 2019 and you name your...
She wasn't just born.
Okay, well, just the name, just associating the name Denise with a young person is terrible.
She was terrible. Granted, it was because you called her Tatiana to her face.
Denise. Oh my God. I don't know any person under the age of 65 named Denise. There has to... That name has gone extinct. What a gross name.
Okay. What's the worst name for a girl? Because there's a correct answer.
Well, Denise is...
It's up there.
There's a correct answer?
For me, there's 2. I mean, obviously it's subjective, but...
Like, are we saying gross or just like weird names?
You hear the name and you don't want to associate with that person.
I get a little standoffish with Savannah.
No.
Eh.
I was thinking about Trish.
You know whose name is Trish?
Who's that?
The mom.
Come on, man.
Shout out.
Come on.
Shout out. Family.
Come on. We gotta cut that part. We can't.
Shout out.
Dude, we can't use that.
We have. You said it.
You called them by their last name. You can't. I was gonna say the second one was Brenda. Brenda's tough.
Are we gonna keep that?
No, I'm just gonna bleep it out because that's not. You can't do that. We just ate so much meat, and now we're eating gummy bears, like a lot of them too.
Yeah, they're addictive. Is there an expiration date?
Yeah, I mean we're not gonna hit the expiration date anyway, but
Best before October 2019. Fun fact, hand sanitizer expires?
does it?
Sure does.
What does it just not sanitize anymore after the expiration date?
99.7% of germs. Thoughts?
So it's just taken down.
Yeah, I don't know.
So it's like only some germs, not almost all of them.
We can Google. We can ask Google.
That's not fun. Knowing definitive answers isn't fun.
I had a good question for you.
Okay.
I have to look at it. I just saw a picture. Oh, yep, I got it.
Let's hear it.
Who wins in a fight?
Love this premise.
DJ Khaled
Mm-hmm.
or D's Nuts guy?
Is this a physical fist fight?
Sure is.
Gotta go D's Nuts guy, right? Hello, Crinkle.
Khaled's got resources.
If it's a fist fight, I'm assuming it's one-on-one.
Is it a meet you in the street fist fight, or hey, we're setting this date, you have 6 months to train fist fight?
Just picture DJ Khaled in boxing gear. Thought that was pretty funny.
What song do you think he'd come out to? No, sorry. What song do you think they would play if he won?
Just one long DJ Khaled yell.
Just DJ Khaled for 10 hours straight?
No, but it's one long one. It doesn't repeat. Wanna hit me with that?
With the DJ Khaled?
Mm-hmm. But the longest one you can do.
That's poor content.
All of this is poor content.
Sure is. I can't do it. I can't do it.
That's fair. I'll figure out how to put it up on the screen. You tweeted the other day. OMG, guys! Exclamation point. With how cold it is. I got frostbite. I went outside with no shoes on and got frostbite on my ankle. And now I'm wearing a boot.
Said boot. Boot previously mentioned.
I've had this is not a joke. I'm not just saying this for content. I've had 6 people be like, can't believe he got frostbite.
I also had 4 people text me hey, are you okay? And then someone on my team who saw me roll my ankle.
He rolled his ankle playing basketball.
He came up to me at practice the next day. He said, "Did you actually get frostbite?" Even though he saw exactly what happened and saw my ankle.
You gotta question the intelligence of some people.
The tweet said, "I went outside without my left shoe on."
What a weirdly specific thing to do. Just your left shoe.
I don't know if you guys are familiar with the great city of Cullin, Michigan.
Nope.
But I don't know what you guys did when it was negative 45 degrees outside.
We went to the turkey roost.
And,
Want to talk about the turkey roost?
We met an amazing woman.
Oh, you mean Goth Roost Bay?
Not to be confused with Roost Bay.
So, let's talk about it. And this isn't going to be as fun. We can't put it into words. And this is going to be a useless 15 minutes of talking about the turkey roost, but whatever. The turkey roost, what we were introduced to by Logan.
Shout out Logan.
Who, where am I going to put this? Am I going to put this just on my YouTube channel? Because everything on there...
Put a link on Facebook with no caption. Just that.
I don't have a Facebook.
You should
But-
just make a fake of a... just make a name. There's gonna be hella crinkle page, and then just post it with no context, no caption.
I kind of want to just put it on my YouTube channel, but everything on there is highly edited. Even if it's bad, I really tried to do something with it.
Oh, what about the great film of My Name Jeff?
That's not on my YouTube channel. It's on a second YouTube channel and it's private.
Second YouTube channel.
That's a good idea.
That's a good spot for it.
Yeah, I could just do that.
Shout out, my name Jeff. Go watch it. Link here.
Can't click on video. Annotations aren't a thing anymore.
Link in description.
Sure. Anyway, the turkey roost. If this is Michigan, and Detroit's here, and we're like 10 miles south of it, Cucullin is here, right where it kind of breaks, and about 2.5 hours away from us, and there's a pink building in the middle of a town called Cucullin, where there's nothing in that town, and we drove around the town for the first time the other day.
It's gross.
It's scary. It feels like there's definitely murder there that like is unregulated and you can just get away with. Unregulated murder. That's the name of this. That's the name of this
Name of
episode.
the podcast now. Welcome to Unregulated Murder.
That's kind of awesome. I really like that. I really like that.
Previously
name.
known as There's Gonna Be Hella Crinkle.
Previously known as P-Bomb. Previously known as Welcome to the Show.
Previously known as Oh, you mean?
That's it. That's all of our names.
I really wish we could change it. I mean, we could change it every episode, but then we have to release a new one. Like, there's never continuing. Anyway, Cucullin, how off track, is a terrible city.
Rate it
And
on a scale of 1 to 10.
what's
Mine
10?
is Turkey Roost.
What's 10?
10. New York City.
1?
0.4.
No, like, what is a 1? Like, what's a 1 on that scale? Here's Cucullin. There's nothing there except for a couple general stores. And you know when there's a general store, like, you get a picture in your head of what that city is. The one store sold hay and not even fish bait because there's no water near the city. And, I mean, I guess there is since it doesn't matter. And it sold hay. What do you do? I mean, horses, right? And we drove around and there was a lot of empty field with a lot of, like, fog. And this is why I say the murder thing. And a lot of houses that just, you know that there was a lot of domestic abuse in. And
Tough assumption right there.
and
Cucullin, known for its domestic abuse and turkey. That's all it's known for, folks. So if you're booking a vacay, not go there.
And there's one motel, and I don't even know why. It's a town that's, the highway turns into the road that the town is on. And when I say the town is on this one road, and around that is a few houses where people beat the shit out of each other. And so there's one building that's pink, and it's definitely like a staple of people who like drive up to the northern part of the state and have cabins and stuff. It's about halfway up, and it's a building restaurant that only sells turkey products, turkey dishes, turkey noodle soup, what you order, which is...
Oh, you want to know my order from the Turkey Roost?
Yeah.
Oh, well, you know, I like to keep it pretty simple. When we went this time, you know, I just got the standard,
Hot turkey sandwich on biscuits, please.
it was pretty good. I had 2 extra biscuits, and it was good. It was good.
So you go in,
Can't complain.
and everything is white. It's like a weird off not burgundy, like cream color, but it's also white. There's 0 people under the age of 65, except for the employees, and there's definitely 0 black people, and or people of any minority. And
So if you're a minority and you want to come to the Turkey Roost, just let us know.
so that being,
Just let us know.
what does that mean? So that being, it's not that they're against minorities. That needs to be clear. It's just there's
Headline: Turkey Roost hates minorities. Major scandal.
So, so
Logan's Italian. That's kind of a...
it's just old white people in there is all I was trying to say. And there's one guy who runs it. His name's Todd Roost. Turkey Todd Roost. Don't know his real last name, so it's Roost. And every employee is a girl, ages 18 to 30 max. And
Unless you work with meat, then you're in the back.
then you're a cook. And I don't know if they slaughter the turkeys there anymore or not. I don't think they do. So then you get in there, and it's us, along with several friends. And we were taken there for the first time like 4 or 5 years ago. And every time we make it an event and celebrate it as if it's better than Christmas. We dress up for it. Here's a picture of Jared's corduroy pants that I designed and made. Up on the left thigh, you'll notice, is a picture of Turkey Todd Roost. That's also on the wall inside the restaurant in the lowest of quality.
Sure is.
So, you go in, and it's all turkey products. But it's very good food. It's heavy food. It'll weigh on you.
Meat sleeps. Turk sleeps. Tough drive home. Real tough drive home, I'll tell you that. We got a heavy case of the Turk sleeps.
So, so you then, is it okay that I'm talking so much?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna just
So,
throw in my 2 cents when I'm feeling it.
so there's hot turkey sandwiches that are bigger than your head, and myself have taken down 3 of them. Logan takes down a lot of them every time we're there. You probably don't care about this story at all, especially if you don't know anybody who we're talking about. That's okay. And one time somebody paid for our food because we were eating so much. A lot of the waitresses don't like us.
Sure don't.
There's one waitress who is particularly good looking, who we call Roost Bay. She wasn't there the other day when we were there.
Shout out Roost Bay.
But Goth Roost Bay was there.
Oh.
Who was wearing a choker.
Sure was.
And our friend Ryan Perkins.
Shout out Ryan Perkins.
Talked to her face about her choker. She said, "What does that mean?" He says,
He said, well, hold on. We were going outside. We wanted to take a picture outside.
this was way before that.
No, because I said, can you take our picture outside?
Oh, yeah.
And she goes, no, it's so cold. And then Perk goes, well, your choker will keep you warm.
And then she just let it go. And then she goes and comes back. And then she goes, "What did that mean about my choker?" And he goes, "What did what mean?" And then she goes, "Were you making fun of me about my choker?" He goes, "No, I just liked it a lot." You know, BS'd his way out of it. And then, I couldn't tell if she really liked all of us as a group or not. Because we were using a lot of stupid terms and just trying to be funny. And it was funny.
Sure was.
And then, as we're leaving...
Wait, can you tell me about the part where Perk said precisely?
I meant to say it. I knew I was forgetting something. So, Perk goes, "I love her." And I said, "Goth Roost Bay?" And he said, "Yeah." And I said, "You want a goth girl?" And he goes, "Yeah." And I go, "You want her to be mean to you?" And he goes, "Precisely." So then we get outside, and we take a picture in front of the turkey roost every time we're there in front of the sign. And
it was -30.
yeah, and we had the waitress, who also her name, Goth Roost Bay, had her come out, and she put a jacket on to take a picture. It was so nice of her. And then I told Perk to do it while him and his brother were in the bathroom, and you guys didn't know he was going to say it. And as she takes the picture and we're walking away, thank you, he just looks at her and goes, "May I steal a kiss?" And she said, "No." And then we left. So
next trip should be interesting.
Looking forward to that.
That's the turkey roost.
We didn't do a good enough job of summing that up, but did you expect us to? No.
When's the last time you went to the Lincoln Park Skating Center?
For context, the Lincoln Park Skating Center is a skating center in a city near us where a lot of I can't say a lot a lot of rambunctious young people go. There's shootings there sometimes.
I plan on going in the near future. The very near future.
Why? It's like 13-year-olds and also drug deals and shootings. That's all it is.
Sounds like great content.
For who? Let's do it. I'm in.
Did you ever go to LimeWire? Was that what it's called?
I know what it was.
Never
It was.
never knew where it was.
Me neither.
Never knew where it was. Never knew what it was.
LimeWire, as far as I know, was a like a young person's party kind of thing, like that, like
What did they do?
like a club for like 12-year-olds, like a nightclub for 12-year-olds. That's what I thought it was. It still might. I don't know.
Cause like all these weird like all the cool kids in middle school would always go to. Like, yeah, I went to LimeWire. Or like,
No, let's rephrase. All the kids who have kids now,
Yep.
all the people who have children now went.
Yeah, I heard some pretty dirty things went down in LimeWire.
Yeah,
R.I.P. LimeWire.
and it was 13-year-olds that like.
Wait, is it LimeWire? Is it? I think LimeWire might be the illegal download.
It is LiveWire is what you're thinking of.
LiveWire. R.I.P. LiveWire. Also, R.I.P. LimeWire. R.I.P. L-bomb wires. R.I.P. You know the chants? I was at my game today, and you know like the chants that go like, "Let's go blank."
Yeah.
The when they put a one-syllable word there,
Yeah, it doesn't work.
it sounds
Anything other than a 2-syllable word doesn't
because
work.
we played a team in Indiana, and it was "Let's go Tech."
Yeah, no, that doesn't work. What's their mascot?
A warrior.
Let's go
Indiana.
Warriors. No.
It's got to be two.
Yeah, it has to be 2.
Like
I guess 1's better than the 3, but 2's where you need to be. Don't do that chant if you don't have. Because there's chants for 1-syllable teams.
what?
I don't know, but they're a 3-syllable team. So just do the Warriors, like the Warriors, like the Golden State team does.
There was this one lady in the stands,
Jared plays college basketball, by the way.
and I don't know. I feel kind of bad, but she was. I don't know what the problem was. I don't know like what was her
I'm gonna make sure this is still recording.
her deal.
It is. Cool. I know it shuts off after 30 minutes, so.
I don't know what her deal was.
Mm-hmm.
There could have been something going on up here. I'm not sure, so I don't want to be judgmental. But hey, first podcast, might as well.
Yeah. You know what they say.
But we're
If you start a podcast, you can judge anybody.
so we can. So we're sitting there. I'm on the bench. I'm watching the game.
Mm-hmm.
All of a sudden, I'm looking across, and I see a ton of people just get out of the way.
Okay.
I'm like, oh, okay, that's weird. And like the whole vibe of the gym was like off. It was so weird. And then something else happened. They all move again. So it turns out this lady in the stands was spitting on people. Like straight up spitting on people. And I don't know. Like I said, there could be some other deeper issues here.
Mm-hmm.
But just someone on my team said.
I'm hoping there wasn't. I'm
Some-
hoping she just decided she wanted to
Somebody
spit
on
on
my
people.
team said, "I don't care if there's something wrong with her. If someone spits on me, I'm socking them."
Mm-hmm.
Thoughts? Any? If someone were to spit on you that you don't know, if they just spit on you, if Texas Day Brazil waiter came up to you,
I'm so not aggressive, dude.
what would
To
you do if
where-
someone spit on you?
I think if someone spit on me, I genuinely would just be like, "Welp." That person just spit on me, which means they clearly don't care about their safety, the law,
The law.
or almost definitely not me. So that puts me immediately under them in confidence and in the totem pole of life. They're far above me.
So they're just flexing on you when they spit on you?
100%. Anybody could spit on me and just get away with it.
There's your invitation, ladies and gentlemen.
By no means is that an invitation to spit on me. But that being said, anybody could spit on me and probably nothing will happen.
What would have to be done for something to be happen?
I don't know, because I don't think I could beat anybody up that's over the age of like 11.
Like what? There's not a point where like you're just like, okay, I have to do this.
I've never been in a situation like that. I typically unsurprisingly, camera died, or not died, but shut off because you can only record for so long. Anyway, no, I don't think I could beat up anybody at all. Therefore, that's not an invitation, but I think anybody could do anything to me, and almost nothing would happen. I don't think. Like I'm not. If somebody comes up to me and genuinely like pushes me hard, I'm not going to be like, what's up, bro? I'm going to be like, fair enough. I probably did something. My first reaction is going to be like, I probably did something to them to where I deserved that.
See, I'm the type of person, if I'm going to act like I'm going to do it, I'm going to like have someone hold me back, but deep down, I know I'm not going to do a thing.
Yep.
This is all fake energy. That's me.
I don't know if that's the best way to go about it. I don't think my way is the best way to go about it. I think the best way to go about it is presenting yourself as somebody who you shouldn't do that to.
Shows there's some fight in this old dog. Thoughts on that analogy?
Not an analogy. It's hardly an analogy. That's tough right there.
You guys fan of Chinese food? Big Chinese food guys?
Didn't you work at a Chinese restaurant?
Yeah, I did actually.
How you? When that was like last week?
Yeah.
How's that going?
It sucks because I was really trying to like get some money, for the new year,
You don't work there anymore?
Stack up, and I actually got fired.
It was a week.
Yeah, it was tough. I didn't really fit in with the whole system, and things weren't going great. So.
And they just let you. They were just like, get out of here.
Well, I had to go to a meeting first. I went to a meeting. Well, first I talked to some coworkers, and they're like, maybe you should go to a meeting. So,
what do you mean a meeting?
I set up, I just set up a meeting with Hunan Resources, and we just figured that it wasn't a great spot. So, yeah, they let me go. But back on the prowl. Hunan.
I'm gonna cut a bunch of clips from this to put on Instagram or whatever for people to see what this is. That's for sure one of them. How many people have you told that joke to now? Because I've been there for a majority of them, I would think.
Robert Powell.
Maybe not by name. Just number.
Sir Bob Powell.
Yep.
That's the last name I'm going to use. Probably like 7. Not a very popular. And I don't really be. It's a good one.
It's hard to believe that's not a hit with everybody. I think it's hilarious.
Oh. If you want a dad joke podcast, we can give you one of those.
That's what this is.
We can rattle. What do they call Bigfoot in Europe? Big meter.
Don't you mean big 1/3 of a meter?
We're not going to go through these. I have a whole, like, flashcards. Flashcards are just dad jokes.
Speaking of... Okay. I could have sworn that I heard a raccoon in the ceiling or something. There was something in this wall.
Dead rat right there.
Probably. Or cat. It sounded more like a cat.
Can't be a cat.
It was so cold the other day.
It would not be a cat.
Why?
How would a cat be there?
How would a rat be there? There's something in my wall recently. Okay. All right. If you were to be a serial killer, how would you go about if you wanted to kill somebody? How would you go about it in order to not get caught?
Well, I really think it'd be super easy to get away with murder.
So let's talk about it.
Like the show How to Get Away with Murder, you don't need it. You can get away with murder, bro.
That's why you watch this podcast. Because Jared's going to tell you right now.
First off, I got a great hiding spot.
Hiding spot. For before or after?
No, like for the body, obviously.
Oh, okay. I see.
Oh no, I'm gonna be more like I'm gonna be more serial killer like. But like the Allen Park Police Department is not NCIS, bro.
Let's not say it's here. Let's say it's anywhere.
I'm not gonna get
Jared's declassified murder guide.
First off, NCIS, CIS, all fake, not real.
Strong agree.
No, they ain't gonna check. My fingerprints aren't in the system.
Nope, they're not.
I have 0. Okay, so first tip: don't already be in the system.
Second tip: don't kill somebody you have any connection to whatsoever.
Of course, obviously.
You can't have heard of that person
Then they
before.
never know.
It has to be a random person.
Easy.
In that case, that's far easier
Oh yeah.
because then there's no ties to you.
So just to backtrack on our first 2 steps, don't be in the system and don't kill anybody you know.
That being said, if you know anybody, or if you've ever been to jail, these tips are not for you.
Not for you. Next podcast.
Continuing on.
So we've already killed the person?
No,
Oh,
this
okay.
is from jump.
From jump.
Hey, I want to murder somebody today.
Okay. So first you gotta architect a plan, probably.
Okay.
Sit down.
This is not a fly by the seat of your pants kind of situation.
No.
We're not gonna wing this one.
No. So we're gonna sit down. Nice desk.
Mm-hmm.
Nice lamp.
Yeah, like you or me have, or anybody has.
Oh, of course, I got a lamp.
Yeah, who doesn't?
Big lamp guy.
Yeah, IKEA.
Target.
Okay.
Target lamp guy.
All
Big
right.
Target. Shout out Target. So we're sitting down at our desk, filling out the plan. First.
And here's where you have options.
Okay.
For me.
Time out.
Yeah.
Time out. Time out. Do you remember the time we were gonna chloroform Dan?
You were so much more serious about that than I was. We have a friend named Dan that
Shout out Dan.
he wanted to
Chloroform and kidnap.
and I said, "Hey man, that's illegal." And he said, "Dan won't care," which he probably wouldn't have. But for me, it was never a serious thing. And you were very serious.
So about
and like,
it.
this isn't like a haha podcast. Jared was serious. No, you were very serious. And you were like 17 at the time. Like, hey, let's go call Dan outside of his house. And somebody run up behind him with chloroform rag. And then kidnap him. And then put him in a trunk. And when he wakes up, he's... No.
Can you buy chloroform? I think that
Isn't it like a cleaning thing as well?
How do you spell chloroform?
I think it's CH.
Chlorophyll, not chloroform. Chloroform. No. Chloroform. Okay. Shopping. Let's go to chloroform and then the shopping section. Oh, chloroform for sale. That's a better one.
Oh.
Ah.
You can just buy it.
They have dog chloroform? Oh, this is not no.
When your dog just won't shut up, bro.
It's $99.95.
So,
Hold on. Here, is it legal? Is it illegal to use chloroform?
on somebody, yes.
Well,
And kidnap them, yes.
Chloroform has been banned as a consumer product in the United States since 1976.
Okay, you wanted to go to Dan's house at night, have him come outside and chloroform him and put him in the trunk of a car. He lives in the suburbs in a neighborhood where anybody could see this happen. What do you... come on.
I'm looking up the effects of chloroform.
And if you don't do it right, you kill him.
High risk, high reward.
All right, so back to the murder thing. I think for me, it works best if you work backward from what your end goal is.
Murder.
Right, but even past that, of do you want to just kill somebody and that's it? Do you want to
So you need a motive.
we can get real dark here. We can what do
is a
you
touchy subject.
what do you want to do with the body afterwards?
See, that's
Just get rid of it?
That's where my hiding.
Do something before you get
You
rid
ever
of
see the
it?
show? Was it Dexter?
Yeah. Yeah, I know what it
How
is.
bro would like cut him up and like throw him in a bag or something.
There's an option.
That's too
So,
mainstream.
I mean, honestly, I think the best, like the coolest way to do it is improv it. Just go by the seat of your pants, but also not the smartest way. You have to be seasoned to do that.
What would be the worst way to die?
I think
I
to
think
suffocate.
anything in water would be terrible.
Water or suffocation, and that, which is almost the same thing.
I feel like
Not being able to breathe.
things in water hurt more. Like if I were to get stabbed in the water, I feel like it would hurt more. I don't know why.
I think it might hurt less. I think things in the cold hurt more.
It's fair. Might be. I would not want to
Listen to us trying to be funny, talking about murder. Haha. Well, how would you kill somebody? That's funny. That's good content. We're idiots.
I would never kill anybody.
No, of course not. But like, that's not what I mean. Like it's
If
like
someone gave you
it's such like a stupid thing to like try to be funny with.
How did we even get on this subject?
I don't remember. It doesn't matter.
I have no idea how we got on this subject.
It doesn't matter how. It was stupid. It's okay though.
I have a good hiding spot for the body though, straight up.
Please.
You know, on Reek Road.
No, they.
No, I'm talking to you. I'm talking
Okay.
to you. I don't care.
Okay.
Okay, so like, there's like a curve by like that Wendy's.
Yeah.
There's like that huge field, just like tall in there,
Yeah.
right in the middle. Sean
Yeah.
Marion, toss him in.
Huh.
How do you think Sean Marion shoots a jump hook or a post fade turn?
What a segue. What a segue. Dump a body in a field. Hey, how do you think Sean Marion shoots a jump hook?
The all goggles team for NBA is pretty crazy. Everybody that wore
Kareem.
Kirk Heinrich, obviously.
Tough.
James Worthy,
Okay.
Horace Grant.
We got one
and,
more.
There was one more good
Did
one.
Muggsy ever wear him? Why do I think that? Spud Webb. No, he didn't either.
There was one more really good one that I thought of.
I think Spud Webb did.
No, it wasn't Spud Webb. Hold on. Horace, Kareem, Worthy, Kirk Heinrich. There was one more really good one, bro. Worthy.
Mm-hmm.
There's one more great one, bro.
Mm-hmm.
We just talked about it today.
We did?
No, I talked about it with somebody on my team.
Nah.
Well, anyway, if I ever get to the NBA, I'm wearing goggles. Don't need anything. Don't need goggles. Don't
No.
need glasses.
No.
The all face mask team is just rip.
Yeah.
R.I.P. R.I.P.
You want to talk about the airdrop situation in Texas Day Brazil tonight?
That's more of a you thing.
Okay.
You could bring it up.
So recently, I've been to a few shows or restaurants or whatever where I've really taken the worst pictures I have in my phone and just started airdropping them to people. But tonight it happened to me first. Somebody airdropped something to me randomly, which was a grave mistake on their part because they don't. It's the things I have in my phone are real bad, and I'm not even gonna put them on the screen. But there's a picture of this toilet, this bathroom stall, with it's gallons or more of blood everywhere, and there's like pieces of like human, and it's a bad picture. I mean, it's so much blood, dude. I don't even understand how they. I mean, several people were decapitated in this bathroom stall, and so that's one that I airdropped back, and then I knew what table it was, and they just kept going, oh, and then there was some SpongeBob porn.
Oh my god.
And then also, what else? Oh, just a lot of other pictures in that vein.
ISIS beheading.
That was you.
That was me. I'll take that one.
So
Ugh.
we quickly shut the airdrop situation down, and that's the whole story on that.
You want to hear a funny tweet I just read?
Would love to.
First off, do you know when people put like the sorority fraternity thing in their bio? Do you know what any of those mean?
No,
Like,
I don't.
Like the symbols.
I don't really interact with anybody who is like that.
The symbols translated to normal words like alpha, pi, beta.
I know what an alpha male is, and it's everybody in a frat. I'll tell you that.
So this says, girls wake up at 6 a.m. twice a year for sorority recruitment and act like they served in Vietnam. So I was just thinking, I have no idea. I have no idea what they like. They do like triangles and like weird A's.
Mhm.
No clue what it means.
It's a Greek life, bro. You won't understand. I did a sorority recruitment video once because for video work
For who? Shout him out.
Nope. And it was one of the worst experiences of my life. A little under a year ago, and I told somebody I was doing it, and that I wasn't looking forward to it. And they're like, "Why, dude? Hot sorority girls." I don't care. It was. Have you seen the video?
What's the recruitment video? What was it?
It's recruiting other girls to that sorority, like incoming freshmen. Have you ever seen that video on Twitter? And the two girls are in the front, and they open the big house, and then all the girls are inside clapping like this. It's that. That's a sorority recruitment video. And that is exactly how my experience was for like 6.5 hours one day. And I made this video.
6.5 hours to do that?
To, like, not just that. There's a bunch of different things. And they paid me really well because it was the school's sorority thing paying me. And that's why I did it. Because I wouldn't have done it if it was just like $100 or something. And it worked out. But it was terrible. And I hate anybody in a sorority. That whole...
You heard it here first.
World. I'm
Anybody
good.
Greek, he hates. Straight up.
And so does the turkey roost.
Anybody of Greek as ethnicity, he hates.
Greek ethnicity. How long we're at? We're at 45 minutes. That's not bad.
Who wins in a fight?
Hit me.
Oasis Wonderwall.
Uh-huh. Get closer to the mic if you can.
Oasis Wonderwall.
Yep.
Or Iris by the Goo Goo Dolls.
I don't know the second song.
What?
I don't. Maybe if you play a little bit of it, I'll know it.
You know exactly what.
I know Wonderwall because everybody knows that, but I don't know Iris by the Google Dolls. I don't think
you know it.
Yeah,
as soon as I play it, you're gonna know it. You know it.
Okay, you can stop it.
Exactly. No copyright. No copyright.
Wonderwall, 100%.
Yeah. Screw Iris. Screw the Goo Goo Dolls.
Yeah.
Name three songs by the Goo Goo Dolls. Because I can't.
Nope. Can't. No.
Wow.
Can't.
Wow. I'm not. Oh my gosh. Oh no. That's just Iris. Okay, hold on. I was looking and it was like only Iris. I was like, oh, I typed in Iris. Okay.
You want to know what the worst band name is? Because
I know a few Goo Goo Dolls.
name them.
Iris, Slide, and Name.
Yeah, couldn't tell you any of those. What's up with them in one word song names?
Slide is a good song. You know this song.
Nah.
And then
Reminds me of like grocery store trips with my mother on the way home, like in the car on the radio.
And then Name. Do you know this one?
I do.
The Goo Goo Dolls.
Terrible.
Ew.
You want to know what the worst band name is? You told it to me just the other day.
I don't know. You gotta tell me. I forgot.
Oh, it's Funeral Rape.
Well, if you're ever bored, just give a brief look of the worst band names in history, and it's not pretty.
And all
It's not pretty. And then the songs that correlate with the names.
Bro, what is
terrible.
it? What do you do to like?
Who sits down and says, "Hey"?
Exact. What is that conversation
band
like?
meeting.
All right, ready? This is us. Ready? We're in that band.
Phil, Jackson, and Todd. Let's think of this.
Phil and Todd,
Let's
bro.
think of this name right now.
Yo, Phil. Yo, we're trying to be crazy edgy right now. We're trying to show everybody we don't give a fuck, brother. So, you know our music is that's what it sounds like. So what do you think some of the names could be? I'm thinking like children death, or like I hit an old woman with my car today. Oh, do you have any?
Todd is not happy with this conversation so far.
So what are you? Do you have any suggestions?
You know, actually, I'm going through a pretty tough time. You know, my grandma just died, and I just went.
There's our name.
I just went to her funeral like this morning, actually, and
My grandma just died. That's perfect, bro.
And then my brother. Oh my gosh, he got in some real deep trouble with some guys he's in a real weird spot. And
Todd, what are you talking about?
it's been a real odd day, really weird day of emotion.
What are you talking about? Your grandma died. I know. I'm sorry. You had her funeral. What happened?
I'm not gonna say it.
You have to.
I'm
You
not
have to keep going.
I'm not gonna say it.
You have to keep going.
Todd is getting emotional. I can't.
Todd, you gotta tell me what happened to your grandma.
Complications.
What do you mean? Yeah, she died. It was her funeral today. But what do you mean ups and downs on the emotions?
Just old age.
Right, but what happened with your brother? Gotta say it.
I'm not.
Everybody knows what the punchline is.
I'm not gonna say it. Why don't you ask Jackson over there? No, that's my name. His name's not Jackson. It's.
You just gotta get it across that somehow somebody raped your grandma at her funeral.
Oh my gosh.
It doesn't even have to be her grandma. Your grandma. It could be anybody. There was just a rape at your grandma's
I work
funeral.
at this funeral home, bro.
Yeah.
And I was working this funeral, right?
Yeah. What's up, Jedediah? What's wrong?
Jedediah, Todd, Frank, and Phil.
That's 100% the members of funeral rape, dude.
You think if we Google it, they'll give us the names?
Yeah, but continue with your story first. I'll do it while you do that.
So yeah, bro, I work at this funeral home, bro.
Yeah.
And bro, it was so weird. I'm walking through the doors.
Yeah.
And
Brother, I just need to be honest here. I don't really see how this pertains to the band name situation.
Can we switch characters here?
Yeah, sure.
Because I don't want. Bro, was
Do we need a name for our death metal band right now?
what about dogs die in hot cars?
That's already taken.
What about Dan Anna Aykroyd?
That's also taken. Who would? What if we go Dan Anna Aykroyd?
What about .63.63636364?
Oh, you mean like 7-Elevens?
Yeah, rounded. Rounded, obviously.
I was thinking like bullet hole to like the dick or something like that, but
Just acting as these people is making me uncomfortable.
that's what I love about it. Man, dude, some of their track names.
I need names for them.
They're
They're so white. They're so like
dude, is that 100? Yeah, there's never been a black guy in a death metal band.
Jeff Thomas.
All
That's the lead singer.
right, ready? Yeah. So, all right. So I had a name. Brother. If you're with me, all right.
Why do you keep Hulk Hogan me? Like,
Because that's who's in this band. There they are. This is funeral rape, dude. Look. Of course, that's them.
they're all wearing jorts.
I'll
by
put it on
way.
the thing. I'll put it on the picture.
Ugh.
That in such low quality. Style porno core grind.
Oh, my-
Porno gore grind.
No.
Dude. Oh my god. And there's 5 members in total. There's 3 right now.
Do they have the names?
They have 2 past members. Count Tripper. And Ass Smasher. They were both vocals. But now, the current members, in order, vocals and guitar, is Madcock. Then, on bass is Dirty Sanchez. And then, on drums, is Lord Funeral.
That's the drums. His name is. You know how crazy a drummer must be, and
First off, how much is a drum? How crazy is a drummer? Period.
a death metal band.
Dude, they're Italian.
Oh man,
Dude, this is
really was gonna
crazy.
attempt a terrible Italian accent.
Might as well.
Nope.
Please.
Nope.
Please.
No.
Would love to hear it.
Any. No, I'm done. I'm
No.
done. Nope. I'm done with this. I'm done with this band. Begging for.
What, begging for incest?
Oh gosh. When I hear those two, I just like go into my turtle shell. Like ew. Like ugh. Like that's so gross, bro. Here, okay. I gotta
Wait,
look,
the begging part
I
or
gotta
the
look
incest
I
part?
gotta look them up now, bro.
Who, begging for incest?
No, the worst band names in history.
That's fun. I like that idea.
They're so bad. Ranker.com. Like ranking, not like that's not like just like ranking the band names. Nothing weird.
Oh shit. What's the worst part about being in a boot? Like a ankle pressure boot.
My toes get cold. Were you waiting for a different punchline?
That's the great name of a band right there. My toes get cold.
Oh my gosh. All right. Ready?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna. I gotta say it.
Okay.
Okay, these are band names.
Yeah.
Okay, worst band names ever. Ranker.com. Coming in at number 5. I'm not going 1 through 5 because they're all not that bad. But Anal Vomit. Oh my. Oh.
I mean, how try hard of being edgy do you have to be to name your band that? I mean, you already make the music, and then now you're just like, you know what? Let's show these people we're not messing around. We're Anal Vomit. You can't just be like a Herschel and the shot makers.
Oh,
Nothing like that.
Herschel and the Shot Makers. What a terrible name. Herschel. What is this? The 1910s? Herschel. Oh, that's up there with Denise. Herschel. That's like a grandparent couple name. Herschel and Denise. Oh.
Why? I don't know why I said Herschel. I don't.
Adolf Hitler's Nipples is the name of a band.
Dude, come on.
Jolene and the Jing Jang Jong.
Calm, dude.
Butthole Surfers.
Yep, I've heard of them.
Rape Man.
Is it just one guy?
Yeah,
Please tell me it's
I
just
hope
one
so.
guy.
I hope so.
Hey, what are you doing tonight? Oh, I'm going to a concert. Oh, who are you seeing? Oh, you probably never heard of him. Oh, yeah, no. Might as well tell me. I mean, maybe I've heard of him. No. It's just a small act. He probably, like, so clearly trying to get out of it. Here, hit me. Go ahead. Ask me what I'm doing tonight.
What are you doing?
Oh, I'm just going to a concert tonight.
With who?
Oh, I'm just going alone.
Where's that?
Just the theater downtown.
Oh, who's performing?
Oh, it's just a small acts. Nobody you know, really.
Genre?
You probably I don't know if you're into like metalcore, but that kind of thing.
Actually,
Kinda
I
crazy.
prefer noise rock.
Oh, you're not. I pegged you as a math rock kind of
No,
guy.
I'm a huge noise rock guy.
Oh, okay, yeah, no, this is not that. So
Oh.
that's all.
You sure I don't know him?
Yeah, no, I doubt you would. So.
Then Apple Music. Is he a one man band?
The guy I'm seeing tonight?
Yeah.
Yeah, it actually is. Yeah.
One man band. Just tell me.
No, because there's no real sense in doing it and saying it. I mean, unless you maybe have.
Can you show me the ticket?
Oh,
Do you have proof that you're actually going?
it's on my phone and it's my phone's dead. Yep. So I'm gonna get going now.
Well, have fun at the concert.
It's Rape Man. I'm seeing Rape Man tonight at the.
What do you think his set list is like?
Let's find out. Let's see. The Rape Man is a Japanese satirical black comedy manga series. It is credited as being created and no.
Not it. Oh, this group is called the Child Molesters.
Just straight to the point there. Not around the bush at all. No wordplay.
Let's get our goal out there. Let's let everybody know straight from the jump. We're
Little kid lover.
We're here. We're here. We don't.
Did you get frostbite on your pinky?
Yeah. Yeah. Frostbite.
Is that really what happened?
Nope.
What happened?
I
Jammed it.
It's a blood blister.
Oh, okay.
But I'm telling people I got frostbite. So
Rape Man looks like the group. It's a 3-man group, and they just look like today's hipsters. They're from 1987.
They're getting these names.
Oh, of course their album name is Two Nuns and a Pack Mule. Yeah, that makes sense.
It's getting significantly less bad as we go down. Maybe I'm just used to them because I've looked through
you don't get much worse than funeral rape.
I've looked through this list like 15 times. There's one more really bad one that I'm really excited to say. I just gotta remember it. Oh, we reached the top 100. Load more.
Yeah, we just hit an hour.
Oh wow.
We start wrapping up whenever you want to.
Whenever I get this last one,
All right.
I swear it's great. Unless I'm just no. Okay, thoughts on this one?
Uh-huh.
This is a doom metal sludge metal genre.
Great.
It's just called Adolf Satan. So
You're not even trying at that point.
No, that's pretty basic.
Yeah.
There's no creativity in that.
No. That's I mean, like, funeral rape looks at that and it is like, pfft, they didn't even try. Funeral rape is at least like, oh my god.
They put some thought into that. Like
because you're just putting two words that people have negative connotations with together. That's weak. All right, here we go. We'll leave you with this. What is, if you had to create a death metal band name, what would it be?
Okay, I'm gonna use the formula.
What's the formula?
2 words that people don't like.
Well, no, it doesn't have to be.
That associate.
They can make sense together. And it doesn't have to just be 2 words either.
You're right.
Just get really vague. I tape your eyes shut while I do things. That's a track name. That's a track. It's not even saying you're doing anything bad. It's just, what are you doing now? I'm vacuuming.
It's just a video of like a 13-hour video, and he's just asking what you're doing every time. What are you doing now?
It's an experimental album. It's one song. It's 13 hours long. It's one dude. There's no music.
What are you doing now? I'm just gift wrapping. What are you doing now?
Just mildly painful things for the track list. Just stubbed my toe! Exclamation point.
Frowny face, colon, right parenthesis. Paper cut, colon, backslash. Traffic jam, eye roll emoji. See, I could do this part. Track list coming soon.
Traffic jam, eye roll emoji. My mom doesn't understand.
Mom. Oh, nope.
Go ahead, no, say it. Might as well. All right.
Nope.
Anything else on a last note here?
This one much better than expected.
Same, and I genuinely think, like, obviously this is going to be the worst one if we keep doing it, which I plan on doing it once a week, if not more.
Oh
yeah. I like that there's no format. There's no format, there's no segments, and there's no subject we have to talk about. It's just us talking.
Shout out Antonio Stam.
Who dissed us for this. I think this works because we could talk about anything we want to. We're not limited to anything. There's no structure.
Could get real dark in the near future.
I've tried to a few times and you dodged it.
Sure did.
Obviously there's like rough patches, but like This is going to be the worst one, and I think it still went well. So,
What are the odds there's more than 8 people listening that go in all the way through?
no.
Over under 5.
0. Us. 2. I'll put the clips though on like Instagram and stuff. It'll be fun. And then also, like think about it like Ben Simmons, his rookie year, had a really good year, and that's the worst he's ever gonna be. We just had Ben Simmons' rookie year.
Wow.
Or maybe even maybe slightly worse. But
What an analogy.
maybe slightly worse. This is the worst we're ever gonna be, and I think we still had a lot of really good
That's
redeemable
tough. I don't
moments
know if
here.
that's the worst we're ever going to be.
We'll have more of an idea of what we're doing every other time, and I think we'll also avoid pauses of like, or we need to cut that, or just like weird silences where neither one of us know what to say.
That's fair.
So
Next week, special guest.
that's it. That's it.
TBD.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. TDB.
Also, next week, maybe 2 microphones.
Also next week, maybe different location.
Also, next week, maybe not next week.
Also next week,
Mhm.
maybe we're not even here next week.
Also, next week, maybe within 4 or 5 days.
Also next week, is this even real?
Also, next week.
Also next week, what?
Also, next week. Yo, you coming outside or what?
Also next week,